than Iraq.
On one side, jubilation. On the other, major worry. Iraqi forces sealed off the border crossing at Al-Qaim with concrete blast walls after Syrian opposition fighters seized control. Iraq fears it could be plunged back into the chaos it is just now emerging from. Syria's two other main border crossings with Iraq are still in the hands of Syrian security forces. But crossings along the Turkish border fell to opposition fighters. Truck drivers said they escaped with their lives.
They have released us, but they confiscated our vehicles. Our friends in Syria said those vehicles were set ablaze by the Free Syrian Army.
For months, through the worst of the uprising, Turkish trucks continued to transit through Syria. At this border crossing, no longer.
Syrian opposition seized the border crossing. The new control building is being controlled by rebels. Only the old building is controlled by Syrian soldiers. Syrian army do not allow cars to pass the gates. Lots of vehicles were set ablaze.
Truck drivers are the region's lifeline, traditionally the last to stop working. The clashes have stopped seasoned drivers.
Nobody goes in and out because of the clashes. The ongoing battles inside Syria and the relations between the two countries means the crossings have stopped.
Iraqi border officials in touch with their Syrian counterparts say opposition rebels seized the Syrian-Turkish border gate of Bab al-Hawa.
We surrounded them from two different sides. We fought for an hour and managed to push them back into the old Bab al-Hawa.
With access to Syria still severely restricted, the borders are just a small glimpse of the turmoil within. These wounded Syrians are being rushed to hospital in Turkey, but they are the lucky ones. The UN has warned of an emerging humanitarian crisis if Syrians are trapped along the borders.
Syria's neighbors are watching with concern developments at its borders, particularly here in Iraq, where they've seen what happens when there's no one party in control. Jane Arraf, Al Jazeera, Irbil, Northern Iraq.